Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is petplatypus here, and it's time to review 2 episodes of Hunter x Hunter. I'm going to be doing episodes 42 and 43. I have not watched 43 yet as of recording the 42 review. I'm going to record this section, then watch it, then record the next one, edit them together with movie magic. And I'm tired as fuck, kind of, so, you know, when you get what you get with this review. But anyway, where did the episode start out? Fuck. Leorio, that's right. My man Leorio is back, and he's a boss. He ends up meeting up with Gon and Killua, and we get some heavily comedic stuff with them having back and forth dialogue. The one thing I was really disappointed by is that he only learned 10. He thought that's all there was to Nen, which is, it's hilarious, it's funny, and it fits his character. But it is kind of disappointing, because come on, I mean, Leorio's got to have something going on. But we'll see, maybe his abilities will expand later on in the series. So yeah, that was a little bit disappointing, but overall, it's fun to see him again. It's been a while, and his personality is the same. He's funny. He's crazy and kooky and stuff. They end up devising a scheme to fucking earn money so that they can buy the Greed Island game, which is going to be arm wrestling. Yeah, and then what happened after they met Leorio? I'm trying to remember what happens after that. Because I know we get the stuff with Kurapika and that group, and they get split off. You're going to guard here, you're going to guard there, you're going to guard there. And Kurapika gets paired up with the little girl with the fucking fucked up face and everything. Melody, I believe was the name. Melody, whatever. And we get some insight into that. But I know there was that part. I know we see there's the arm wrestling section. I know I'm missing something kind of big. Maybe. I'm not sure. I guess we'll talk about the arm wrestling real fast, though. We get the beginning arm wrestling. Gon is literally faking his way through. He's strong enough to clown all of these guys, and it was pretty funny seeing him fake it and pretend to get messed up, because you could actually tell that the actress playing Gon was trying to do fake screams, which normally I don't pick up on that kind of subtle stuff in Japanese because it's a different language and everything, but I noticed it this time around. And yeah, he's basically just schooling everybody. They're getting a lot of money. And then a Phantom Troop member shows up. We get the big goggle girl with the fucking glasses that look like massive goggles. And she sits down at the table, and she goes for the arm wrestle. And she is way more formidable. Gon immediately notices that she has Nen. After the arm wrestling's over, Gon does win. But Killua says, you had to use your full strength, didn't you? And he's like, yeah. And she's walking away. And then a couple other Phantom Troop members. We get the Frankenstein dude and the little dude who I kind of don't like for some reason. And they're like, hey, why didn't you use your other hand? You're better with your other hand. So it's like, okay, she would have beaten Gon had she used her better hand. And it's just, that's kind of crazy, I guess. Granted, Gon was not mad. We know when Gon gets mad, he's a lot stronger, as we saw during the ending of the Hunter exam. But it's definitely interesting to see how strong they are, the Phantom Troop members, especially her, because she seems like she would be a reasonably low tier. I don't know, she could be like super overpowered hacks, but she seems reasonably low tiered. Oh, we get the scene with like a bunch of Phantom Troop members in the hot air balloon like they're Team Rocket. That was hilarious. I mean, that immediately, I was like, prepare for trouble and make it double. That was the best. But yeah, so, you know, I think they continue doing the arm wrestling after that. Yeah, I don't know how much money they earned exactly, but, you know, they're trying to get money. Then we get Kurapika and Melody, or whatever her name is, and she actually kind of tells, well, Kurapika, they have a conversation about how Melody can read people's hearts and everything and whatever, and Kurapika says, yeah, I'm from the Kurta clan, and I'm wearing like these contacts, which I didn't even notice it. I saw the eyes when they would glow red, they wouldn't be fully red, but I didn't realize that was because of contacts. I thought he just wasn't going full powered eye mode. But he was going full powered eye mode, just the contacts blocked it, but yeah, so he tells her that, and then she says that she is looking for this piece of music called the, was it Dark Sonata? Yeah, I believe so, and it can basically just fuck you over. I mean, she even says that she used to look totally different, and now she's fucking all creeped out and weird and shit because of it. So she wants to go out and destroy it. So we got some character development there. Gon, Killua, and Leorio's thing is progressing along nicely. I liked the humor and everything. The Phantom Troops kind of doing their thing, but they haven't really done much yet. The auction is still not started, which is kind of annoying. We got a few other Phantom Troop members just kind of chilling at the hideout where they're at. Yeah, so overall, not a huge amount of story progression overall. Oh, and there was another scene that was kind of disappointing where the girl, Neon, has her tantrum. They were talking about how, you know, if she has a tantrum, I'm not going to be able to stop her. Now, I wasn't sure how to take that, if that just meant, oh, she's going to throw a big fit, or if it's like, okay, she's actually, like, powerful, and if she throws a tantrum, she's going to fuck shit up. It was the former. She's just threw a fit, but, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'm just trying. I hope I didn't forget anything. If I did forget anything in this episode, tell me in the comments. But yeah, I'd give this episode like a 7.5. I thought the arm wrestling was cool. It's great seeing Leorio again, like I said before. Not a ton of story progression. A couple of disappointing things overall. But I liked it. It was fine. It was another setup episode, basically, while still progressing a few things here and there. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 7.5, and now we are going to watch 43 and then review it. What the fuck did I just watch? God damn it. Oh my god. That was disgusting. That was disgusting by every definition you could imagine. Okay, so to summarize the episode, the auction starts and ends rather abruptly. We got the people who are supposed to announce the auction come out, and it's fucking Frankenstein motherfucker and the dude who always has his mouth covered, but we actually see his mouth. And they just shoot the fuck out of just wasteland everybody in that entire fucking place. The blood is disgusting. It's all over the place. It's ridiculous. We get the deaths of the one dude with the curly, fucking the one bodyguard with like the curly sideburns. We get the death of the chick who could make people into her slaves, which really makes them pointless characters that did not need the build-up that they got, but whatever. We get to see the Phantom Troop's Nen abilities. We get the big Frankenstein dude. He can shoot Nen bullets from his fingers. We don't really see much of what the one dude can do, but he kind of just cuts this one dude's head off. And then the other chick, the chick who just arm wrestled Gon, has like a fucking vacuum from hell that sucks up all the blood and all the people, and she is fucking just disturbing and dark. And it's just like, they just wastelanded an entire room of people. They just murdered hundreds of people. There was like a fucking lake of blood, and they're like, yeah, done deal, okay, let's do it, move on. It's like, you guys are freaks. Then we've got kind of everybody finding out about it, or not everybody, but we get, you know, the people finding out, like, you know, all the security, they run in and everything, they're checking on the auction stuff, all the merchandise and everything in like the treasure room or whatever. Kurapika and everybody's moving in. They leave the mansion. The dude with Dio's voice and then the other dude, the black dude with the dogs, they're going in. And yeah, the vault room is empty. And then we cut to the hot air balloon. We cut to Team Rocket again. And they're talking about how, but when we tried to go to the vault, it was empty. Maybe someone set us up, someone inside is sabotaging. The boss basically confirms that that's not what's happening by a lengthy explanation. And then they basically say that someone showed up and took all of it. Like, someone walked in and walked out, and everything in the vault was gone. So some kind of Nen, they actually said was similar to, fuck, what's her name? Bitch with the, I'm calling her Goggles. Her ability, similar to her ability, how she could just suck up so many people, so much blood, and all the chairs and everything into her tiny little vacuum. And yeah, so he also gives them the okay to just fuck up everybody, so they go off to this cliff area outside the city. On the drive there, we're kind of introduced to the Shadow Beasts, which have to do with the 10 mob bosses, and then the shadow beasts are like their underlings and everything. We get introduced to a few of them at the end. But yeah, that basically brings us into the final part of the episode, which is Wolverine motherfucker goes in on these guys, catches a bullet in his teeth. I've seen that. That's not super... I mean, it was badass, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing phenomenally impressive. But then he just starts just fucking people up like he's nobody's fucking business. Like, it's ridiculous. You see this shit and you're like, this is not happening right now. Oh, man. He's fucking swatting dudes' heads off, fucking just tearing dudes apart. He's taking bullets. He's taking cannon shots and sniper shots and throwing rocks like bullets and shit. Definitely just very impressive from a combat standpoint. The action in this episode was great. It was extremely violent. It seems like they really toned down the censorship. Because I don't want to say that there was a ton of censorship before, but you could kind of tell when something was censored, and it just wasn't, you know, it wasn't as violent as you'd imagine. And while there still seems like there's a bit of censorship, like he cuts off that one dude's head, but as the head pops off, you kind of get the hose of her vacuum obscuring it. But even still, it's presented in a very violent and grim way, and I really liked that. Overall, this was an amazing episode, 10 out of 10. These guys are fucking freaks. They go in, they murder. Tons of people are dead. The auction is over, basically. We're in, like, full battle mode. And that was very fast. I mean, you know, we get a few episodes kind of slow, building everything up, characters, Leorio, funny, comedy, and then boom, puddles of blood the size of, like, an entire auditorium. It's like, no. So as you can see, I really liked this episode. Kind of hyped. Thought it was very enjoyable, very well done. Every standpoint, too. I thought the music selection, the way they animated it, the tone, the way they set up the violence, the pacing, all of this stuff in this episode was phenomenal. So yeah, definitely a 10 out of 10 episode. And yeah, so I'll thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you guys thought of the episode down below. It was ridiculous, but and we'll have to see what comes later, because I mean, it's kind of like, this is supposed to be like the big Kurapika arc, but it's like, can he fight these guys? We'll just have to see. But yeah, like I said, to conclude, 10 out of 10, phenomenal episode. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Tell me what you guys thought in the comment section down below, and bye.